Newcastle United is moving behind the scenes with a level of strategy that few notice at first glance, while the spotlight of the European press remains fixed on the more high-profile giants. Something far more calculated and quiet is being hatched behind the closed doors of St. James' Park. Reliable sources indicate the club is lying in wait, ready to act in a negotiation that seemed firmly in the hands of another European heavyweight. But now, everything could change, and Newcastle may be responsible for the biggest plot twist of this transfer window. Negotiations involving the promising defender Ilia Zabarnyi have become the hot topic behind the scenes of Europe's elite. PSG and Bournemouth were at an impasse, both unwavering, like a chess game where no pieces move. But the board has started to shift. Trusted sources say there is new progress and, to many surprise, the situation could change entirely with the possible arrival of a serious contender. Yes, there is an English club gaining ground behind the scenes, and this could change Zabarnyi's fate in the coming days. Before we reveal who is prepared to rewrite the rules of the game, it's important to recall how this saga unfolded. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano revealed the Ukrainian defender has had a verbal agreement with PSG since June. The interest is real. The player's desire is genuine, but details between clubs seemed stuck until now. And if you love this kind of behind-the-scenes drama, deals that could redefine the fate of an entire season, this is the right place. Take this moment to subscribe to the channel, because here you get everything first, before it even hits the English papers. In recent days, sources like the respected French newspaper L'Equipe have reported that the Zabarnyi saga has become a real emotional rollercoaster. There were moments when those involved believed the announcement was just hours away, but optimism quickly turned to frustration. Still, Paris Saint-Germain remains confident they will complete the signing before the transfer window closes. Zabarnyi himself is growing increasingly anxious about the delay, unable to understand why things are dragging on, especially when both sides appear ready to make the deal happen. Now, the moment has come for the revelation that could shake the market and, above all, Newcastle United supporters. According to updated information from L'Equipe and journalist Ben Jacobs, the Magpies are ready to strike decisively. The St. James' Park club is monitoring Zabarnyi's situation closely and is prepared to meet Bournemouth's demands immediately, should the player give the green light. That's right, Newcastle United is very much alive in this race and could disrupt the deal with a robust and clear offer. In a swift and quiet move, the club could turn this battle into a plot twist worthy of a movie script. According to Ben Jacobs, PSG has reopened negotiations with full force, banking on the player's personal preference. Zabarnyi, 21, is regarded as one of the most valuable defensive talents of his generation and has reportedly agreed a 5-year contract with the French club, with only the final details between the clubs left to resolve. Bournemouth initially asked for €70 million, while PSG hoped to settle around €60 million. However, talks continue and the final figure could approach the higher end demanded by the English club. But now there's a new factor: time. With the window closing fast, urgency is creeping in among the directors, and this is exactly when Newcastle could make their move. Unlike PSG, which is still negotiating price and payment terms, the Magpies, according to sources close to the club, are ready to pay the full asking price immediately. The goal, not just to secure a top-tier defender, but to show the market that the club's ambitious project isn't slowing down, it's only getting started. Zabarnyi's arrival at Newcastle would be a strategic move. With some departures and the need to strengthen the defense for a season of multiple challenges, Premier League, domestic cups, and a possible European campaign, the Ukrainian would fit perfectly into Eddie Howe's system. Strong physically, excellent in the air, and with great game-reading ability, he suits the aggressive and intense style the manager demands from his center. It's worth noting that despite Tottenham's interest, as Fabrizio Romano highlighted, the London club has not entered into concrete talks with Bournemouth. This leaves Newcastle and PSG as the final two contenders in this race. And in this final stretch, decisiveness and investment could be the deciding factors. The window closes in a matter of weeks, and the next 72 hours promise to be crucial for Ilia Zabarnyi's future. So, Newcastle fans, is a bombshell about to drop? Can you imagine Zabarnyi wearing black and white, celebrating with the crowd at St. James' Park? The story is still being written, but one thing is certain: Newcastle isn't sleeping at the wheel. And to not miss a single detail, it's best to secure your subscription here on the channel. Because when this bombshell drops, you'll want to know everything, and ahead of the rest. Behind the scenes, Newcastle's board remains discreet, as usual, but clear signs of movement are visible. The club is monitoring other names in the market, but Zabarnyi appears to be the priority. This aligns perfectly with the club's transfer policy, investing in young players with high growth potential and resale value. Zabarnyi fits this profile exactly. A signing not just for now, but to secure the club's defensive future. Meanwhile, the saga continues, and supporters watch every new update closely. On social media, rumors about the possible arrival of the Ukrainian defender are already stirring Newcastle's fanbase, who are growing increasingly excited at the prospect, and rightly so. Signing Zabarnyi would be a clear statement of ambition. It would be the kind of move that shifts how the club is perceived on the European stage. Ilia Zabarnyi's journey in European football impresses with its consistency and maturity, even at just 21 years old. Developed at Dynamo Kyiv, the defender quickly caught attention for his composure and defensive reliability. It's no surprise Bournemouth made a major investment to bring him in. But as with many talents emerging outside the most high-profile centres, the pressure to take the next career step is constant. And it's this pressure that is now speeding up the process towards a new destination, be it Paris or, surprisingly, Newcastle. What do you think of this possible signing? Should Newcastle really go all out to secure this reinforcement? Leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with a friend who follows every move in the transfer market. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time. Join us as we track every step of this negotiation that promises to shake the foundations of the Premier League.